Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. What does the Bible say?
If you are new to this channel, don't forget to like and subscribe and tap on the notification bell to get more of this content. These are 5 things you must do and not do to have a consistent prayer life. Firstly, don't pray to impress people with your prayer life. Matthew chapter 6 from verses 5 and 6. Verse 5, "And when thou prayest, thou shalt not be as the hypocrites are, for they love to pray standing in the synagogue and in the corners of the street, that they may be seen of men. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward." Verse 6, "But thou, when thou prayest, enter into thy closet, and when thou hast shut thy door, pray to thy Father which is in secret, and thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly." Someone might be asking, how does this connect to having a consistent prayer life? Well, for a start, when you pray to impress people, over time, when people are no longer around you, you won't find the motivation to pray anymore or to be consistent in your prayers, because it was always about people seeing you and never about God in the first place. God does not reward such kind of prayers because they are motivated for the wrong reasons. Secondly, read scriptural verses that relates to prayer. This will help you find genuine reasons to pray consistently and motivate you on your prayer journey. Examples of such scriptural verses are 1 Thessalonians 5:17, and it says, "Pray without ceasing." John 14 verses 13 and 14. Verse 13, "And whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son." Verse 14, "Ye shall ask anything in my name, and I will do it." Luke 18 verse 1, "And he spake a parable unto them to this end, that men ought always to pray and not to faint." Matthew 7 verses 7 and 8. Verse 7, "Ask and it shall be given you, seek and ye shall find, knock and it shall be opened unto you." Verse 8, "For everyone that asketh receiveth, and he that seeketh findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall be opened." Just to mention but a few. Thirdly, always ask the Lord for help to pray consistently. John chapter 15 verse 5, and it says, "I am the vine, ye are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. For without me ye can do nothing." We need to ask the Lord for help because prayer in itself is a spiritual activity, and it is by the help of the Holy Spirit that we will be able to pray the mind of God and the will of God as God wants it. Romans chapter 8 verses 26 and 27. Verse 26, "Likewise the Spirit also helpeth our infirmities, for we know not what we should pray for as we ought, but the Spirit itself maketh intercession for us with groanings which cannot be uttered." Verse 27, "And he that searcheth the heart knoweth what is the mind of the Spirit, because he maketh intercession for the saints according to the will of God." Fourthly, learn to fast often. Galatians chapter 5 verse 17, "For the flesh lusted against the Spirit, and the Spirit against the flesh, and these are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would." From the Amplified Version, it says, "For the desires of the flesh are opposed to the Holy Spirit, and the desires of the Spirit are opposed to the flesh, godless human nature. For these are antagonistic to each other, continually withstanding and in conflict with each other, so that you are not free but are prevented from doing what you desire to do." In the world we live in, with so many distractions that the flesh desires to deter us from engaging in spiritual activity that will draw us closer to God, one of the ways we overcome distractions of different types is through fasting. In fasting, we purposefully let go of any activity that we hold dear to us or any action that we long to do and carry out so as to spend time with God. Now, in this case, to having a consistent prayer life. Finally, start from where you are and grow up. A journey of 1,000 miles actually begins with a step. Obviously, for you to have a consistent prayer life, you have to start by praying. But not just praying, but having a regimented prayer timetable that you keep at all times. And also praying at every opportunity given to you, even with close friends and in the church and even around the family members. Do not forget that praying with others also helps to strengthen your prayer life. Matthew chapter 18 from verses 19 and 20. Verse 19. Again I say unto you, that if two of you shall agree on earth as touching anything that they shall ask, it shall be done for them by my Father which is in heaven. Verse 20. For where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, there am I in the midst of them. I believe you were blessed by this teaching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and also comment if you have any question or contribution. Thank you and stay blessed.